Hey, it's Aquila Mariyah here, and today I'm going to be telling a story that has to do with your limiting beliefs.
I like to sit back and watch a tree grow. I like the way they think it's all growth, not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these
If you're new to my channel, my name is Aquila Mariyah, and I'm a mindset coach. I feel it's extremely important to shift your mindset from a negative mindset, possibly a fixed mindset, to a more positive mindset, a growth mindset. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for the algorithm so my video can reach more people. So let's jump into it. Last night, I asked my nephew if he wanted to wake up at 5 in the morning so that way we can play a game of basketball before he goes to school because he has tryouts today. And he said yes. Then today we were playing and he was getting extremely frustrated because number one, it rained last night, so the ball was wet and our backyard was wet, so our court was wet. It was dark out because it's 5 o'clock in the morning, so we only had our motion censored lights, and he says that he can't see at night. So as you can see, these are some challenges that he was going to have to overcome in order to beat me in basketball. I'm going to go ahead and say it, he didn't beat me. But he could have if he would have shifted the way he was thinking about it. And that's what messes a lot of people up and why this is associated with limiting beliefs. He had these reasons. I told him they were excuses. He said they're reasons as to why he wasn't making his shots. And I told him, like, it's okay. You got to work with what we got. He kept missing and he was getting frustrated and saying negative things like I'm not making any of the shots, getting frustrated. And I kept telling him, Makai, you gotta change the way that you're thinking, because you complaining the whole time or just being mad because you're not making them the whole time is not going to allow you to make more shots. You have to change the way that you're thinking about it. And he, of course, being a teenager, I'm assuming because he's a teenager, wasn't taking in what I was saying to him. So if you do have some tips on how to encourage a teenage boy, then please comment down below, because I would love to be able to encourage him without him feeling like I'm just barking down his throat, because I'm not just like sitting here like stop doing that, like, and being like that. I'm like, dude, you gotta change the way you're thinking. You have to think of it this way, and just know that if you keep shooting, you're gonna make more. Your chances of making more is gonna get better. But he wasn't listening, and then fast forward, he lost. I asked him, do you want to play another round because we had 20 minutes left, or do you just want to shoot around? He said he just wanted to shoot around. He was shooting, and he kept on missing. And finally, he was like, man, I can't make any of the shots. And I'm like, well, you've made some. And then he was like, yeah, some, but not more than I've missed. And I'm like, well, if you think about it this way, you made more shots than you would have had you still been sleeping. And you made more shots than you would have had you not kept trying. And he didn't say anything, but I kept passing him the ball to shoot the ball, and all of a sudden it was whoosh, 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 bunch of swishes. So he started getting some like uplifting and confidence in his shots. And then when he would miss, he would get down on himself like, man, see? And I'm like, you were just making a bunch of them. Just keep going. You're gonna be fine. Just keep going and don't dwell on the times that you do miss. And he started making them again. Before you know it, he was making more shots than he was missing. So I was happy that he was able to boost his self-esteem a bit more before he left to go to school. And I know that he's gonna make the team because he's been putting in work. Every day after school, he goes and he practices his shots on his own and when he plays with me. So I know that he really, really wants it this time, because last year he didn't practice, and last year he also didn't make the team. And I know that this year is going to be different for him. But I say all of this to say that his limiting beliefs was stopping him from achieving his goal of making the baskets. Just because things are difficult or things aren't going the way that you want, you have to remind yourself that you're trying. And you can't allow these difficulties and you can't allow these obstacles to get in your way to where you're not succeeding, not even trying to succeed. Just making excuses and complaining all the time just because you have more obstacles to get over, or just because it's not going the way that you want it to. You have to understand that this is life, and realistically, life doesn't always go the way that we want it to, especially if we have a negative mindset on it. You have to shift your mindset from a fixed one, thinking if you're born with it, you're born with it. If you're not, then you're not. And moving into a growth mindset of, yes, I did fail at this, but I'm going to learn from that failure and put it towards my success. Once I explained to him that him coming out and trying is better than him not trying, once I explained to him that him being out here at 5 o'clock in the morning to practice is better than him laying around in the bed sleeping when he could be practicing. Once I said that to him, his mind on it changed. And I'm hoping that it was lasting change, but you don't really know when it comes to kids. It really can be that simple, just making the choice to shift your belief. Let go of those limiting beliefs that are not serving you and shift into a belief that will actually benefit you. You gotta let those limiting beliefs go. They're not doing anything but holding you back. If you want to achieve success, you have to have successful beliefs. You have to have positive beliefs. And you have to let go of the negative ones, the ones that are holding you back and not serving you at all. Accept what is and work towards something better. Don't get down on yourself whenever you notice that you do have a negative thought or a negative belief pops up. It's okay. If you think about it, you noticed. If you think about the other times, maybe you didn't really notice. So appreciate that you noticed and work from there. Write down all the limiting beliefs that you have and work through each of them. Try to understand where they stemmed from and work through them. Don't push them to the side. Don't try to just have a positive, upbeat attitude. Work through whatever it is that you are feeling. Work through any issues that you may have. Like I said, who cares if negative thoughts or negative beliefs pop up? At least you're trying. And the more practice that you have in shifting your beliefs, the better chances you have of having more positive, uplifting, beneficial beliefs. There's really no point in getting down on yourself if you are doing your best. And if you're not doing your best, it's not too late to start. Start today. Make the choice today to start working through your negative beliefs, your limiting beliefs. They're not serving you. Let them go. It's not too late. And sometimes it really is as simple as, you know what? Forget this. I'm no longer thinking this way. And again, don't get down on yourself. Just keep moving forward. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload a video. I upload Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching and you are ready to let go of your limiting beliefs and let go of your self-sabotaging habits and have some accountability and somebody to deliver a different perspective, definitely reach out to me. Check out in the description below my website or my social media, and you can reach out to me on either of those platforms. Make sure you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for the algorithm, and thank you so much for your support. I hope you have a positive, blissful day or night whenever you're watching this. Always remember to be love, be peace, be positive, spread love everywhere you go, and always, always be you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Growth, not an ego. I wish that you could speak to these motherfuckers.